Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we're reviewing the Mezco Family Guy Classic Series 1 Stewie Griffin. So yes, here we have Stewie, the baby, and probably one of the more popular characters from Family Guy, one of the more well-known ones. Of course, everybody knows everything about Family Guy. It's not an obscure show. And this is also the last one of these Family Guy Classics figures that I have, and I figured he'd be a good ending point. Anyway, decent representation of Stewie, so I'm fairly fond of it. Let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, scope, paint details, all those sorts of things. Alright, starting with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have Stewie. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Superior Spider-Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. Stewie is in the 6-inch scale, but being a babby, he is a good bit shorter than either one of these figures. And he's probably one of the shortest Family Guy figures there is. He's certainly the shortest one I have. Anyway, let's get the other two out of here and just look at Stewie. Moving on to our 360 spin, of course, here we have Stewie. He has on his standard red overalls with yellow shirt underneath that. He has a hand for holding some of his accessories, and then he's got some blue shoes down there at the bottom. And that's really pretty much it for his attire. Of course, his head is about as big as his body is, so let's go ahead and zoom in on that head sculpt. Zooming in on Stewie's head sculpt, of course, he's got some eyebrows there above his eyes, which are angled in a angry sort of fashion, little nose there, and a frowning face. He's got some little ears there on the side, and then he has his lines of hair up there at the top, which I think are a little bit too thick. They stand out a bit too much. So they look a bit strange, but they're not just overtly awful. They're just not quite the way I want them to look. Either way, it's a fairly acceptable head sculpt, so that's all fine. Now let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Stewie is pretty standard for this series. You just get the head cut and a cut at either shoulder. No waist cut or anything like that. You can get him into some accessory holding poses, but nothing more advanced than that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the aforementioned accessories for Stewie. Accessories-wise, Stewie comes with his weather control machine, Rupert, with a gun hidden in the neck there. I was hoping that those two pieces would connect together, but they really don't. So Rupert shall always be headless and gun-shaped. And then he has his little laser gun thing there on the other side. So he can hold all of them to a certain extent, although it's a bit difficult to sort of shove them into his hands. He can hold all of them, and then he'll probably fall over because he's not particularly well balanced. But you can try to display them with him if you so desire. Now that wraps it up for Stewie and all of his accessories, so let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, Stewie comes in the same style of packaging that this entire series does. Family Guy logo there, yellow card back, big window there, Stewie Griffin, 6-inch scale figure, picture of Stewie there, but it's a picture of Stewie on all of them, so it's not actually being specific to the character. On the back, picture of the other figures in the series, Peter, Brian, and Stewie. I have reviewed all three of those now, and then there is the Griffin's mini box set that I do not have. As is always the case, this is good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Stewie. Alright, that wraps it up for Stewie, so until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.